So I recently read Bitcoin and Cryptocurrency Technologies, a comprehensive introduction. And this is more of a textbook, though this is the only textbook I have ever started and finished, read entirely cover to cover, and did it without wanting to shoot myself. So this is like, it's for a textbook, it's very good. For a standard book, it'll probably be a bit boring, but again, for a textbook, it's great. It's easy to read, and again, I could read it cover to cover, and it wasn't bad. I'll say if you're interested in Bitcoin technologies, this book is a little bit old, but it's still relevant. It's still like the way Bitcoin works is still the case. This book still explains exactly how cryptocurrency technologies work, or at least how Bitcoin works. Now, how a lot of the other cryptocurrencies work, that's like a totally different thing. A lot of them have moved on to other things, which the book touches on lightly because these were new technologies at the time, like proof of stake. That was relatively new, so they include a small section on that but for the most part, it is talking specifically about Bitcoin and how Bitcoin itself works. So if you're interested in it, if you're interested in understanding like blockchain technology, this book is recommended if you already have a basic understanding of programming. Like I took 3 programming classes in high school. One of them was college level, so I have a little bit of programming understanding, and this book was pretty easy for me to digest. It was understandable for the most part. You don't have to be an expert, but let's say if you've taken at least one programming class and you understood the basics, then you should be good. The nice thing about this book, it's actually meant for a class that's out there for free online. It's a class that I think has the same name. It's meant to be used with this textbook, so I will leave a link in the description for that if you're interested. But yeah, this is a very good book for understanding Bitcoin, assuming you've already hit that first level of knowledge on how programming works. Again, if you know absolutely nothing about programming, I would recommend maybe read a basic programming book or take a basic programming class, something to at least understand the language and how programming functions, at least understand the methodology behind it before you dive into this textbook. But no, this was good. Like it's a 200-300 page book. It was simple to read. And overall, I very much enjoyed it. So if you have read this book, let me know what you think in the comments. In the description, I will leave a link to both the book and the class itself. Again, I never even finished the class, honestly. I started the first 2 sessions, got on to other stuff, and then later I went back and picked up this book. I was able to read it without the class, and I thought it was great. But yeah, maybe 5 years from now, maybe not so much recommended because this is technology and it moves very quickly. But overall, very good book. If you read it, let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.